Hello, hello, and happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday Noon Live. Here we are again, although I wasn't here last week because I was sick. So if you are later watching this and catching a replay, yeah, that's what's been going on. So I'm excited today to talk about what is the outline of an in person party and working full circle parties, just kind of a briefing. And I have resources I can share with you if you are new. If it's been a while since you've done in-person parties, this is also helpful too. And so I'm excited just to review this with you in real time. So if you're watching this later, this wouldn't apply. But our month end of March has been extended another day. So initially, a month ends on the last day of the month, March 31st, but that was Easter. So Mary Kay very graciously said, hey, we're going to actually make April 1st the last day of the month, since the last day of the month falls on an important holiday. So April 1st was supposed to be our last day of March, March 32nd. Well, I think because of storms in Dallas is what I heard from one person. I don't know what the full story is, but there was lots of computer issues last night and people weren't able to get on. They weren't able to put orders through. So Mary Kay extended it another day. So today is March 33rd in the Mary Kay world, which is kind of funny. So if you were working on taking advantage of double credit and maybe you had somebody still that wanted to grab one of the $10 starter kits, you can still do that through April 2nd. It's March 33rd. So just a quick note on that. And there will be some fun promotions and things coming up from me. I don't know what the company is releasing. We won't know until March is over, but I will be sharing those once March is over. So let's get into it. Let's get into full circle parties. All these resources that I'm using to share this with you, to teach this, I use myself. In fact, I have been I don't use the company Flipchart. I have in the past. If you're new, or like I said, if it's been a while since you've done a party, I would. It just kind of gives you something to grab onto, confidence of what to say through the different things. So I'm going to talk to you about a general outline, and then you can incorporate pieces into that how you want, right? Instead of saying like, this is how you do a party, I'm just going to give you the general outline. Actually take this clipboard with me to all my appointments, and I even keep my full circle notes with me that I'm going to share from. So let's start with this. What is the purpose of holding a party? Like, what is mindset when we go to a party? The mindset is fun. The mindset is we want women to feel welcomed and beautiful and have a good time with their friends and family. We want them to blossom out of their shell a little bit if they're a little bit shy and reserved. We just want them to have a really good time. And sometimes as consultants, we can get all balled up into all these other things that really don't matter. And sometimes we make it about us. Like, is my table set up right? What did I forget? Am I saying the right things? Do I know enough information? Like, literally, when somebody walks in the room, they're not thinking about anybody else except usually themselves. And so I give you permission when you host a party, you're running a party. Give yourself permission to remove yourself from the equation, because you're running the show and they're looking at you, which again, if you feel uncomfortable with that, is nice. If you're holding the flip chart with pictures, then they can look at the flip chart, but it's about them. It's about them having fun and having togetherness. And so that is my mind, my heart intent. I'm not thinking about who. Somebody said hi. On my side, it just says Facebook user because I'm streaming through StreamYard. So hi. um, I'm not thinking about who can I sell to and how much am I going to sell today. And, I'm just thinking about like connecting with people. So as people are arriving, I try to get to the hostesses, that's kind of a fun word, early so that I can set my stuff up. And I keep it simple. I do trays, mirrors. If I've pre-profiled them, if I've been able to, like if they've gotten back with me, I kind of know their skin type. I could maybe even get their tray set up before they get there. Because, I tried to keep a first appointment so basic for myself. And then the other reason it's important to keep it so basic in the products that you're using is because then it makes it fun to book a second appointment, because they can try a different skincare set, try color, try supplements, things like that. So I really try hard to stick to the time-wise miracle set for a first appointment. There are exceptions, like if the entire party is young girls, maybe I would, I would do the step down from the miracle set without the age fighting. If the entire party is women that are, say, 50 plus that are really interested in reversing signs of aging, then maybe I would bring a repair set. But that's not the commonality, right? In general, we're doing miracle set. So you could set up their trays, have things ready. That way, as people start arriving, you get to engage with them. You get to, introduce yourself. Your name is Beverly, whatever your name is, what's your name? And then you can just do a little bit of exchanging with them. Hopefully you can get to talk with some people. You might know some of them already from back and forth exchange from pre-profiling, which is cool. So it's a time when you're not around the table to just kind of chat. So I always start my parties. I gather people around the table. If it's a normal size party, like if it's a booming party, last weekend I had a party of 13 people and I skipped the eye patches just for sake of time. But normally if it's like a normal size party, 4, 5, 6, 7 people, I'll start with having them do eye patches because it's perfect. They can experience the eye patches while they're filling out their customer profile cards, right? So that sits on for a while. They finish their profile cards. Okay, and then I do the satin hands treatment. So I get them out of their seat again because inevitably, like, somebody came late, or somebody sat down and they forgot to get their drink or their snack, and so it is kind of weird to like get them at the table and then up right away, but I love doing that. So they fill out their profile card, do satin hands, come back, take off their eye patches, then we get started. Okay, the party. I thank everyone for coming. They are giving us their time, so we want to honor our guests, thank them for coming, honor your hostess, have your hostess gift wrapped up. Hi, Sharina. If you've already given her the gift because she booked from another booking, she already has her hostess gift, you still have 2 that you're going to be using later to help this hostess get bookings from hers. So you can honor your hostess. Christy got this beautiful hostess gift at Rosie's party when she set up hers. This includes, I love doing the Shea Satin Hand Soap. You will love the hand soap. It's just like the satin hand set that you just used with the exfoliating, except it's just the soap. And why it's so amazing is, how like Dawn can really dry out your hands, or some hand soaps? This is a Shea soap. So while you're getting your hands washed, it's antibacterial. It's also very moisturizing. So this is such a great thing that you're going to love having at your kitchen sink, right? So you've already kind of romanced on the hostess gift. You've acknowledged your hostess. Okay, next you're going to go around the table. Everybody can share their name. You can have them share how they know the hostess, or you could have them share maybe what they do for a living. But important is, ask them, your name. I like to do your name. How do you know the hostess? And what is something that you're really excited to try or learn today with skincare or makeup? That always generates good conversation, sometimes back and forth with the table. And then it gives you an idea of things that she's going to really benefit from trying today. All right. So you're going to give the agenda. So we're going to go through, we're going to use this great skincare set that I'm excited for everybody to try. We're going to do a 5-minute face if that's what you're doing at your party. I'm going to give you some opportunities to earn some free stuff today. I'm going to share a little bit about our company of Mary Kay, so you know what kind of company you're supporting. I have special deals that I do at my in-person appointments only, so I'll show you those. And then at the end, this is really important. You want to let them know ahead of time that everybody gets a second appointment. So we meet today and it's like dating. We're getting to know each other, the flow, what we like, what we don't like. So on our second date, we'll know each other a little bit more. I'll have an idea of more like what kinds of customized things you might want to see or try. And that you can do one-on-one, or you can do with the group and earn some free product. And then you can take home a satin hand soap today. So you're already planting the seed of the second appointment, or I like to jokingly kind of talk about it as a second date. And then you want to be mindful of bringing that up throughout your party so that at the end, it's normal. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to see her again in the next couple of weeks, either one-on-one or with a group. And okay, so let's see, where am I? So we've done that. I jumped ahead of this. So when you give the agenda, the last thing you want to say after you talk about how you're going to do your specials, and then I'm going to meet with everybody individually. Even if you don't want to purchase anything, I'd still like to get feedback, answer any questions, maybe ask you a question or two. And then we're going to meet over there, like her living room area, like is her special office or something. So, okay, so that's kind of like you're prefacing the party. There's kind of a lot in the beginning that you're giving, but like once you get into the product, it goes boom, boom, boom. So you're going to start by telling your Mary Kay eye story, why you're doing Mary Kay, how you got into it, what your goal is, what you're working towards, maybe how it's blessed you. It's just a quick 1 or 2 minutes. I have a really good document if you need some help building that story that I can share with you. And I'm not going to get into that right now. And then at the end, Mary Kay taught us to say, watch me today and see if you could ever see yourself doing what I'm doing. Just throw that out there. Okay. So then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to pass around the starter kit flyer. Do I have that in here? I think I took it out. I don't have it on my clipboard because I was adding something to it, but I have, it's not this, but I have a laminated starter kit flyer, and I pull it out and I pass it around. And I say, let me show you really quick about, how you get started in a Mary Kay business, because a lot of these products we're actually going to be using today. So like if you love the product, you want the discount, you want to make a little extra money, this is how you could get started if you wanted to do that. So you pass it around the table, then you just leave it in the middle of the table. That way it's there for them to access. Like it's not a big thing. You're just saying like, hey, this is what we do. This is how you get started. All right. So then you're going to get into the skincare. Like I said, in general, like the majority of the time do the Miracle Set. You can print this off on InTouch. This, as of the time of me recording this video, this is the most current version, the TimeWise Miracle Set. I actually have these laminated. You don't have to do this. This is just an extra thing if you want. This is another thing that you could have done so that it takes the attention off of you, because they have this to look at their seat. But y'all, I literally read off of this when they're doing it. So I have them looking at this side, what are the benefits? You're going to get the antioxidants, you're going to get the brightening, you're going to get the collagen. It's the ABC of the Miracle Set. This is our patented age fighting. You're going to love how it feels on your skin. Let's dive in. Meanwhile, they're doing it. You're walking them through it. The back tells you exactly what to say about the product. Okay, get your face wet, swipe your finger in the cleanser. This right here. The TimeWise 4-in-1 cleanser cleanses, freshens, exfoliates, and brightens your skin to prepare your skin for the day and to clean your skin off at night. You don't have to have any of this memorized. It's all right here. So you're going to do skincare. They've done that. Their face feels great. I keep checking in with them. How does your face feel? Oh my gosh, it's so soft. Doesn't that moisturizer absorb quickly? It's awesome. And then you're going to do satin lips mask. And then this is where you're going to do referrals. So we're talking about a full circle party, right? Full circle party means we don't just sell, but we sell product, we get referrals, we get bookings from our bookings, and we book career chats for people that are would benefit from hearing more about the business, right? So this is a full circle party that I'm teaching on. So we do satin lips and then the Everyday Heroes referrals, which I'm not going to get into that right now. I'll do that another day. But it's basically like, who are women in your life that are totally awesome that we could honor and affirm? And there's a form that they fill out where they put their name, some adjectives about her that makes her so incredibly loving and honoring and deserving of a pampering session, and her phone number. And you even can tell them, like, this is what I'm going to say when I text them. So they do that while their mask is sitting on. If you feel weird about this part, here's my best tip. Walk out of the room, go to the bathroom, go fill up your cup of water, get something out of your Mary Kay bag, but do not talk to them while they're doing this, because it distracts them from thinking about who they want to put down. Okay, so that's just a little bit about that. And then, once that time is up, you're going to wipe the mask, do their balm. And then if you're doing color, you would do that next. If you're not doing color, like I love doing a put your face to bed party at night, we don't do color. Right there where I said satin lips mask, I would probably be doing like, your charcoal mask there, or whatever kind of mask or exfoliating you're doing at a put your face to bed party. I would do the referrals at that point, the Everyday Heroes referrals. Okay, but we're assuming this is a 5-minute face next. And then you're going to do compliments. I love compliment time. It's an opportunity for a woman to really love on another woman at the table. Sometimes it's somebody she knows, sometimes it's somebody she doesn't know. So compliment time in a really large group, I just have them turn to each other and I just say something like, tell them what you like best about their look, a compliment about how their skin is looking or glowing, or like a color that they put on, their eyes are popping with the mascara, whatever. So they'll kind of chat. If it's a smaller group, you can do that all together, right? So if it's 3, 4, 5 people, I'll say, okay, let's check out our hostess, Christy. Let's everybody give Christy a compliment. What are you liking best about her look or her skin? So you can also do it in a group. This is so powerful because it affirms the woman. She feels good. She gets some compliments, and it also helps you selling product too, because their friends and family are telling them, oh yeah, for sure. Like, you need that CC cream, right? Okay, so once they've done that, I'm going to pull out my hostess gifts again. I'm taking 2 to every party because I want 2 bookings for my bookings. Now, of course, you can have a few more in your car, or if you book more than 2, you can just give it to her at her party. But I have 2, and I really want to send these home with somebody because we're going to help our hostess, Christy, get her max perk. So when 2 of you say, yeah, I'm taking a Satin Hands soap home and I'm going to do my own get together with a few of my friends, you're getting this, she's getting this, right? So you want to love on the hostess program. Okay, then you're going to play a game of called What's in My Bag. Now, if you feel awkward about this, one of the best pieces of advice I ever got in Mary Kay is just like lean into the awkward stuff. Where's my cheat sheet on this? Here it is. So I'll just say, okay, we're going to do something super corny next. And this is what I said at my last party. I'm like, this is really corny, but I really would love the opportunity to share more about what kind of company Mary Kay is so that as a customer, you know what kind of company you're supporting. And then if you're the girl that's like, maybe this would be something for me, then this is an opportunity for you to learn a little bit more about Mary Kay. So I have a bag with some props in it. Each prop aligns to something different about Mary Kay. So in my bag, I have a prop that aligns to describing money, and I'll hand the bag to somebody else. Say, okay, pick something out that speaks to you, and they pick it out, and then you can read right from this, and then after a while, you'll kind of know what to say. There's something in the bag that represents recognition, something in the bag that represents self-confidence, personal growth, cars, advantages and advancement, and be your own boss. So we do that. And then on their profile card, which I think I have one sitting here. So this is what they filled out in the beginning of their party. What I would have them do, maybe right here where it says Mary Kay, is write down, okay, what is your interest level in, having your own Mary Kay business? So right here, just level 1 to 10. 1, like, no, not for me. It's not on my radar. 10, absolutely, or something in between. I try to encourage them not to pick 5, right? So like, don't be a dead center in the middle, but whatever. So they 1 through 5. Okay, then you move on. So now you're going to do the set sheet at your table. So everybody gets a set sheet. We sell in sets. We don't sell from the lookbook. When you sell from sets, you're going to sell product that you use that day. They get focused on that day. My sales are greater when I use a set sheet. That is across the board in Mary Kay. We sell more when we use a set sheet. I have a set sheet that you can use. So everybody gets a set sheet to look at. While you talk about the products, you're going to hold them up. So you talk about the miracle set, you're going to hold them up. I would recommend when you go through the sets on the sheet, like talk about the 5-minute face if you did that. Talk about the masks if you did that. Talk about the eye makeup remover, micellar water sets if you did that. All those things. Talk about the satin lips and satin hands. You're going to finish talking about skincare because that's going to be the top on their mind of what you finish with, right? So you're going to go over the different sets, how they build in, how they can get discounts. And then I just remind them you can also get a discount. Take home one of the hostess gifts. You can do a get together with a few of your friends. Or maybe you're interested in getting the consultant discount and, ordering the starter kit. Okay, so they do that. They get to look at that. So then you're going to say, okay, so I'm going to go over here to my little office area and we'll just get together one-on-one. Who's in a hurry? Like, who needs to go first? And then you sit down with her. So the other girls are at the table. They have the products out still if they want to be looking at them. They have their set sheet. They're talking. They go grab snacks. They do all that kind of stuff. Then you're going to sit with her at her individual close. And here's how that goes. You want to be sitting eye to eye with her where you can be looking at her. And if you can, like that you're not raised above her. So you don't feel like, so what did you think? Right? So she doesn't feel hovered. She feels like comfortable. This creates comfort when we're eye to eye, or even if I could be a little bit lower than her, then she doesn't feel like I'm hovering. Did you have a good time? How does your face feel? Right? Touch your face. How does your face feel? Oh my gosh, yeah, it feels so soft. Our skin always, my skin, even 15 years later, I'm like, how does my skin feel so soft? So these are reminders of just like the experience they had and how great it feels. So which products are you interested in taking home today? And then let her talk. And then she's going to say, well, I was thinking about this. And then what do you think? Some women know exactly what they want. Some women have questions. Well, yeah, I think I'm going to get the satin set. Okay. So then you write that down and then you just wait and you say, is there anything else? And then she's like, yeah, I was kind of thinking about, maybe I do need the 5-minute face, but like, I wasn't sure about, yeah, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do the 5-minute face. And then I'll write that down and, we kind of figure out her colors. And then I say, okay, is there anything else? And then they're like, and then they kind of are looking. So this question, is there anything else, allows them to process what else they want to add to their order. A rookie mistake is they say, I want the satin set, and then you close up the sales ticket. Asking that question for whatever reason, every time I do it, I'm like, this is so bizarre. They add that, a lot of times they add some things on. So give her process time, right? Like she's thinking about her budget, her bathroom, whatever she's thinking about. Okay, so you close the sale, you collect payment on that, you book your second appointment, you book it then. So you need to know your schedule then when you go into the, you don't say, we'll follow up, I'll get back with you, because you won't. It's a cat and mouse game. Book her now. If she's hesitant to do that, but she's interested because she wants to check with her friends, right? That's a common thing. I just want to check with someone about, like, listen, let's do this. You and I, let's pick a date that works for us. You can check with a few girlfriends. I'll pencil in, and if we have to change it, we will. That is how you get an appointment booked. Do not let her walk away to go check with her friends and family. Okay. Get her penciled in, and then a career chat. So I see on your profile card, you wrote down a 3. Tell me about that. And she's going to say, like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't really have a lot of time, but like, I love the products and So it gives you an opportunity to engage, ask a question or two, and you kind of go back and forth. And then you just say to her, would it benefit you to learn more about Mary Kay? Do you think that would be something of benefit to you? And if she says yes, then you can book a time with her to do a career chat in person. You can do video chat. I can do it with you. I have my schedule always ready to go, so I can always give that to you before a party, so you can just book it onto my schedule. We can do a 3-way video chat, right? So book her then. Like, she wants to know a little bit more. All we do is just get together and just answer some of the questions that you have, right? Like, that's it. That's what you say to her, and then you book her for that. Okay. And then give her a sharing packet. If you have something like that, give her a starter kit flyer. If you don't have a packet, give her something to take home with her. Mary Kay InTouch has a really, really pretty, where are they? They have a really beautiful team building flyer that you can order on section 2. You could hand her one of those. One side has starter kit options. The other side has like 5 reasons women consider joining Mary Kay or something like that. Give her something to walk away with. So there you go. Full circle party outline. We're going to front the party with relationship, fun, sharing an agenda, sharing your iStory, sharing the starter kit flyer, sharing products, giving them an opportunity with referrals, sharing what's in my bag, some facts about Mary Kay, doing a table close, doing an individual close. And that is how you work a full circle party. Full circle. You book the appointment, you sell product, you rebook the appointment, you share the business opportunity. Please leave your comments. I hope this was helpful. Let me know your questions. And again, these resources I have, for now, I've been putting them in the files on our Facebook group. I'm in the works of maybe creating another place to house documents, but that's where they are for now. Okay. Thanks for jumping on. Love you guys. Let's book some full circle parties this month. Bye-bye.